The Ass Festival. At this point of the litany, Zarathustra could no longer control himself, and himself shouted, "Yeehaw!" even louder than the ass, and he jumped right into the middle of his guests, who had gone mad. "But what are you doing there, children of men?" he cried as he pulled the praying men up from the floor. Alas, if someone other than Zarathustra had watched you, everyone would judge that with your new faith you were the worst blasphemers or the most foolish of all little old women. And you too, old Pope. How do you reconcile this with yourself, that you adore an ass in this way as a god? "O Zarathustra," replied the Pope, "forgive me. In what pertains to God, I am even more enlightened than you, and that is proper. Better to adore God in this form than in no form at all. Think about this maxim, my noble friend. You will quickly see that there is wisdom in such a maxim. He who said God is a spirit took the biggest step and leap to disbelief that anybody has yet taken on earth. Such a saying can hardly be redressed on earth. My old heart leaps and jumps that there is still something on earth to adore. Forgive, O Zarathustra, an old pious Pope's heart. And you," Zarathustra said to the wanderer and shadow, "you call and consider yourself a free spirit, and you go in for such idolatry and popery? You are behaving even more wickedly, verily, than with your wicked brown girls, you wicked new believer." "Wickedly enough," replied the wanderer and shadow. "You are right. But is it my fault? The old god lives again. Zarathustra, you may say what you will. It is all the fault of the ugliest man. He has awakened him again. And when he says that he once killed him, in the case of God's death, it is always a mere prejudice." "And you," said Zarathustra, "you wicked old magician, what have you done? Who should henceforth believe in you in this free age, if you believe in such theasininities? It was a stupidity that you committed. How could you, you clever one, commit such a stupidity?" "O Zarathustra," replied the clever magician, "you are right. It was a stupidity, and it was hard enough for me, too." "And you, of all people," said Zarathustra to the conscientious in spirit, "consider with a finger alongside your nose. Doesn't anything here go against your conscience? Is your spirit not too clean for such praying and the haze of these cantors?" "There is something in this," replied the conscientious man, placing a finger alongside his nose. "There is something in this spectacle that even pleases my conscience. Perhaps I may not believe in God, but it is certain that God seems relatively most credible to me in this form. God is supposed to be eternal, according to the witness of the most pious. Whoever has that much time takes his time, as slowly and as stupidly as possible. In this way, one like that can still get very far. And whoever has too much spirit might well grow foolishly fond of stupidity and folly itself. Think about yourself, O Zarathustra. You yourself Verily, overabundance and wisdom could easily turn you into an ass. Is it not the perfect sage fond of walking on the most crooked ways? The evidence shows this, O Zarathustra, and you are the evidence. And you yourself, finally, said Zarathustra, turning to the ugliest man, who still lay on the ground, and raising his arm toward the ass, for he was offering him wine to drink. Speak, you inexpressible one, what have you done? You seem changed to me. Your eyes are glowing. The cloak of the sublime lies over your ugliness. What have you done? Is it true what they say that you have awakened him again? And why? Had he not been killed and finished for a reason? You yourself seem awakened to me. What have you done? Why did you revert? Why did you convert yourself? Speak, you inexpressible one. O Zarathustra, replied the ugliest man, you are a rogue. Whether that one still lives or lives again is thoroughly dead, or is thoroughly dead. Which of the two of us knows that best? I ask you. But one thing I do know. It was from you yourself I learned at once, O Zarathustra. Whoever would kill most thoroughly laughs. Not by wrath does one kill, but by laughter. Thus you spoke once, O Zarathustra, you hidden one, you annihilator without wrath, you dangerous saint, you are a rogue. But then it happened that Zarathustra, amazed at all these roguish answers, jumped back toward the door of his cave, and, turning against all his guests, cried out with a strong voice, "O you roguish fools, all of you, you jesters, why do you dissemble and hide before me? How all your hearts, wriggled with pleasure and malice, that at last you had become again as little children, that is, pious, that at last you did again what children do, namely, prayed, folded your hands, and said, 'Dear God, but now leave this nursery, my own cave, where all childlessness is at home today. Cool your hot children's prankishness and the noise of your hearts out there. To be sure, except ye become as little children, ye shall not enter into that kingdom of heaven.'" And Zarathustra pointed upward with his hands. But we have no wish whatever to enter into the kingdom of heaven. We have become men. So we want the earth. And yet once more Zarathustra began to speak. "Oh, my new friends," he said, "you strange, higher men, how well I like you now, since you have become gay again. Verily, you have all blossomed. It seems to me such flowers as you are require new festivals, a little brave nonsense, some divine service and ass festival, some old gay fool of a Zarathustra, a roaring wind that blows your souls bright. Do not forget this night and this ass festival, you higher men. This you invented when you were with me, and I take that for a good sign. Such things are invented only by convalescents. And when you celebrate it again, this ass festival, do it for your own sakes, and also do it for my sake, and in remembrance of me." Thus spoke Zarathustra.